The flow in today's WTF episode can be found in the TDG Power Apps bank. Click on flow and you shall see my flow available, which is this one here. Happy flowing! Hey everyone, it's Benitez here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's WTF episode, I'm going to show you how you can insert a date field value in an email in Flow. So in terms of the agenda, this is an advanced level. I'm going to show you what you are already familiar with today in Dynamics 365 workflows, and then I'm going to show you how to perform this in Flow. So in a Dynamics 365 workflow today, you can send an email, and in the email, you can reference related entity data. And in my last WTF episode, I showed you how you can do this. And in the final viewing of what I demoed, you would have seen that the date value that was displayed in the email when it was sent was showing up as something funky. So I'm going to show you how you can correctly reference the date format so that it looks more pleasing to the recipient. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this and we're going to jump into Flow now. So in terms of what I showed you, so a quick recap of my last WTF episode, I was sending an email whenever the case was resolved, and in the email I was referencing the created on value of the case, and as you can see it hasn't formatted it in a nice manner. And what Flow does in terms of date and time field values of Dynamics 365 is that it displays it in the UTC format, because in Dynamics 365 we see it as in our local time zone based on our time zone preferences, but in the Dynamics 365 level, in terms of like how it's stored in the database, it is in the UTC format. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to now head to the flow that I showed you last time, and in the flow I have my trigger where it will check that the case status is resolved, and then it's going to retrieve the contact based on the contact lookup value in the case, and then from there it's going to use details from the contact such as the email and the first name in my email that gets sent out, and the created on is from the case trigger action. Okay, so in my condition, I will insert a new step, and we're going to insert an action where it will convert the date time. So this is the one that we want to select, the convert time zone action. And in terms of the base time, this is where you reference the field that you want to select in terms of referencing in your email. So in my scenario, it's the created on, and the source time zone will be the universal coordinated time zone, which is this one. And then we want to set it to my local time of Melbourne. And then in terms of the format string, you have the ability to create your own custom value, but for the sake of my WTF episode today, I'm going to stick with this one, which is the month day pattern. And the final step that we need to do is remove the created on expression because it's still referencing the trigger action. So now we want to reference the action where we're converting the value. So now that I have inserted it, we can now save our flow, and let's go ahead and get this flow to run. So in my app, I'm going to resolve this case. Okay, so the case has been resolved in my app, and let's head back into Flow. So I'm going to refresh my web browser, and we should see that the flow has succeeded, and we should now see that the email has been sent. Ooh, fingers crossed. Okay, so let's expand my send email action. And as we scroll down, cool, awesome. So we can see that Flow has successfully retrieved the value from my convert time zone action, and it's referencing it in my local time of Melbourne, Australia, and it's using the format of month and day. So let's head over into my Outlook and check that the email has in fact been sent. Ta-da! Cool, awesome. Okay, so that has worked, and that is today's WTF episode. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because I have more WTF episodes coming up. I want to say thank you to my new subscribers who have subscribed in the last 2 weeks. It's really comforting knowing that there are people out there who are learning from this vlog series. And yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. And I have my own blog, so everything that you see today will be written up as well. The link will be in the YouTube description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Turn up, let's go.